Today's Tart of the Week award goes to, drumroll please, MushroomGirl. Now, who is MushroomGirl and why is she our Tart of the Week? MushroomGirl is a commentary art YouTuber with 4.5k subscribers. They have recently gotten themselves into some drama because of their recent opinions on pro-shipping. You might be wondering, what the fuck is pro-shipping? Pro-shipping is a community of people in the art space that believe all fictional characters can be shipped with one another. This includes incestual, pedophilic, abusive, and rape relationships. Now, what kind of opinion could this person have made for everyone to be mad at her? Because no one actually believes that's okay, right? Right?
So, what do I think about pro-shippers? Well, I refer to myself as pro-fix, so that should tell you everything you need to know. I 100% agree with the general mindset that pro-shippers believe in.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the f***?
There is absolutely no way this can get any worse. Am I wrong again? Please tell me I'm not wrong again.
I personally believe that anti-ship beliefs come from a personal disgust of certain content.
There's no fucking shit!
She basically makes the argument that it shouldn't be illegal, which I agree with. It shouldn't be illegal due to the fact if we censored art like that, we would also have to censor a lot more art like gore, which could be a big problem. This means all art from drawings to literal movies. And if we were to have a ban on such ships, then a lot of other things would also have to be banned too. But does that make this art right? No, not at all. It is absolutely disgusting. People who draw this shit shouldn't face legal consequences, but they should be labeled as an absolute fucking weirdo.
Anti-shippers have created sort of a straw man of pro-ship beliefs in order to make their arguments sound more understandable.
Straw man? Really? You really think you're like a debater? You are a fucking clown. She then lists a bunch of arguments she wanted to counter.
So let's discuss some of those now.
If young impressionable children see content that's romanticizing pedophilia, incest, and abuse, they might think those behaviors are okay in real life.
I agree with this statement at face value, though there's one simple solution to this. Don't let this content get into the hands of people who are too young to properly differentiate fiction from reality.
Sometimes you're not going to be able to control what content a kid sees. Do you think a parent has all the time in the world to control what their kid sees? No. Most of them have work. Not to mention you are completely ignoring the fact that kids can also be introduced to this art from an outside source, such as groomers, people who literally get off to art like that. You go on to say,
it's not pro-shippers' fault if children find that content.
And then right after that you state,
these works should have mature content warnings on them.
In my opinion, that's a fucking contradiction. Can't the artists themselves put a fucking content warning on their art? You are fucking beyond slow.
Fictional pedophilic content causes people to have those desires in real life and makes people commit those crimes in real life.
This is a common argument made by antis, and while to some it may seem sound at first, there has been, at least to my knowledge, no studies that properly confirm this claim to be true. Yes, there was most likely some kind of correlation between real-life sexual predators and pro-shippers, but it doesn't really mean much.
For one, that's another contradiction, and for two, it does mean a lot actually. I'm willing to bet a big fucking sum of money that at least half of the people who indulge in Lolicon also end up committing a crime towards children.
A more miscellaneous point I want to discuss is the weird correlation between anti-shippers and racism. Because this claim is so bizarre at a first glance, I tried extremely hard to find good evidence of this, and I found a thread created by Sam Oberheim that shows a large amount of evidence regarding exactly that. The anti-ship community seems to have a large problem with racism, specifically towards East Asians and to a lesser extent Hispanics and Black people.
Wait, what? How are you going to say that most Lolicons aren't pedophiles and then say most people that are anti-ship and anti-Lolicon are racists? You literally just disproved your whole point. Good job, you fucking retard. On top of that, I can show a lot of evidence that people who indulge in Lolicon are predators. For example, I made a video 4 months ago on this guy named MadThad, who has a weird obsession with anime girls, most of the time being lolis. And guess what happened to him? In July of 2012, the FBI would start an investigation on MadThad because of his Facebook posts. While getting a search warrant, they asked him about the posts, where, yet again, he claimed that it was all jokes. New Haven would post an article with all his posts on Facebook. They also said that the investigators found his flash drive and examined it twice and found numerous images and videos of real children engaged in sexual explicit conduct. Even finding t-shirts designed featuring images of child pornography, and that the USB drive also had a copy. Yet he originally claimed that he cannot be attracted to real minors, or real people for that matter, and that he was only attracted to loli. So don't trust everyone that claims they're only attracted to Lolicon and not actual minors, because they might just get arrested like this. Not to mention, MushroomGirl, you were also originally kind of an anti-shipper. Why the sudden change?
Most people kind of acknowledge that this is not a good thing, and I can explain why it's bad, and I'm gonna do that very briefly because everybody has already done that, and that's not really what I'm here to talk about. I'm not here to convince you that pro-shipping is bad because I'm already assuming most of my fan base understands why it's bad.
I think that's about it for this video. I said basically all I had to say. Conclusion, MushroomGirl, you're an idiot. Peace.